How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to this week's Adventure Quest release video, and today's video we actually have quite a lot of stuff to cover. Now, when I started making this video, the official release for this week hasn't been out yet. It is bug fix week, and right now on a Saturday night, I still do not have any info on when it's coming out yet, or what they are going to change. So I am going to be doing the later half of this video tomorrow after I wake up when the changes go live. But for now, there's still some things to cover, which is why I wanted to get a early head start on the video first. So first things first, okay, regarding the Hexbound set in general, okay, so in my previous video, I basically underestimated how good the armor is. Okay, so I do apologize for that. First things first, I do think that the Hexbound set, the Hexbound armor specifically, is a lot better than what I gave it credit for. So you're mainly supposed to be using it as a warrior, not so much as a mage. Okay, of course you can still use it as a mage, but it will be better as a warrior. And why do I say that is because the skill is only 127 SP if when it's melee or range, as opposed to 225 SP when it's magic. So the skill is actually quite a lot more spammable if you're using melee or range, and that makes it a lot better. Damage wise, it's still mostly going to be the same. And another thing is, I was pretty blindsided to the fact that I kept thinking that the armor was meant, the whole set in general actually, was meant to be about burning yourself and then transferring the burn over to the opponent, which was why I kept comparing it to burn equipment. And of course, if you compare it to burn equipment, it is really not that fantastic. But what you're really supposed to be viewing the set as is the burn is actually supposed to be a cost. It's not meant to be the main selling point of the set. Of course, the shield is still good for transferring burns and bleeds for monsters that inflict them, and of course you can transfer that burn cost over to your enemy, but that is not the main selling point of the set. The main selling point of the set, or the armor, is actually the boost that it gives, and it's actually 10% more than what a regular Bloodsucker will give, minus the imbue. Of course, it doesn't have the imbue, so if you're using your Bloodsucker with the imbue, then sure, Bloodsucker is still going to be better. But without the imbue, just the boost alone, then Hexbound set does beat it out by 10%. Okay, my thoughts for the weapon still remains. I do think it's pretty niche that they require endurance. It would be better if they just made it like a flat 5% like the Blood Blade. So yeah, unless you're running a full endurance build, it is still better off going with a Blood Blade. And with regards to the shield, I also think that my stance for that remains unchanged. I do think that if they add prismatic burn, as well as adding making the effect auto inflict, will make the shield really good. Right now the shield of course is still good. Everything about the set is still good, but it's not insane like what some people would put it. Like, I do think the set is really good, but is it on like super crazy OP level? No, I don't think so at all. Like, to say that it's absolutely insane, I think that's a bit of a stretch. Okay, so I am bumping up the rating for the armor from a 7 up to a 8.5 in terms of practicality wise, and overall, instead of a 7 for the armor, I'll give the armor 8. Okay, I do think that you should pick up the armor, and if you're running a build that uses endurance, then you can pick up the weapon as well. Alright, now that that is out of the way, let us jump into the finale of the Chessmaster Saga Checkmate War. So they just finished 100%. Okay, we'll skip this. We'll watch the 75% cutscene first, and then we'll do the 100%. There's an interesting challenge battle here, and I know some people have already put out videos for that, but I haven't went to look at it, so I really want to see if this current build can take it on. I'm going in blind, basically. The path has no conventional traps beyond this point. The segments reflect the nature of the elemental planes they depict and normally unleash it on intruders. It'll take my full attention to rein that in. That might be why some stretches are completely clear. They are trying to hold out where the elemental zones favor them. It doesn't make the quiet parts of this march any less nerve-wracking though. It's working out for them. The reinforcements take longer to swap in, and it's getting more difficult to push inward. I'll need to rest soon as well, and if I'm to be any good at the other end of this. Oh, behind us. That's not one of ours. How do we miss? Kalania, find it and cut it off. I need to start getting them on their feet. Keep an eye out, Korriban. Walking towards the light already. Oh, Stormlight Saboteurs. What is this? 11,000 HP. Oh, it's the number beasters. Okay. Soft damage cap. Alright. Freedom. Boss boost +5. Weak against water, and secondary weakness is ice and darkness, 110%. You don't want to use energy against them. Okay, the number beasts are forming teams to delay you. This pair is capable of wild energy attacks that leave you burning, as well as a blindingly precise light assault. Okay, so based off the description, it seems like the energy attack can burn you. That would be good for the solar shield, if the hexbound shield, if you brought that along. I didn't. Blindingly precise light assault. That leads me to believe that it could be auto hit, so maybe you don't want to try dodge slashing. Oh, backlash is not going to be very good here because it's doing energy damage. That is okay. I'm going to bring out Frostworm Mask, boost the backlash damage a little bit more. Ice is 110%, so yeah, that should be pretty decent. The damage cap. 9.4k, let's see. 9.4k down to 8.1k. Ooh, about 1300 backlash damage. That is pretty good. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Just a tanky boss. Other than that, are there any special mechanics? Oh, one is down. Okay, interesting. Energy beast, light beast. Okay, so the energy beast is down. Now it's only left the light beast. We'll gain a bit of SP here. And yeah, I don't even think we need to chuck potions for this one. This isn't meant to be the boss battle, so granted it is pretty easy. I think that's normal. Let's continue nuking it with the energy spell. Oh, now did it change anything? No, it didn't change anything. 5231. Okay, 4750 only. Yep. Not doing as much damage as I like. Wait, oh no, I clicked on it by accident, no wonder. Yeah, okay, Void Reflection, that's better. Oh no, whoops. Whoops-a-daisy, shouldn't have done that. I kinda, never mind, we'll just continue attacking it. The little bit of extra damage won't do much. Apart from that lucky shot, obviously. 2.7k, 2.3k. Yeah, maybe you need more Essence Orb. Sure we have enough SP for everything. And then we can go back to using the weapon to attack. Using the weapon to attack, maybe it's not such a good idea. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to chuck a health pot because I want to keep the potence of the weapon here. Oh no, I forget to use the Frostworm Mask. Oops-a-daisy. I'm doing so badly. Okay, never mind. Frostworm Mask. And then maybe I'll chuck a mana pot. Yep, all in all, this is not a tough fight. You can beat it through conventional methods. Don't really need backlash for this. No, you missed. Done. Okay. I think he should kill himself here. Let's see. 73. Ah, missing just a teeny bit. There we go. Pull those soldiers behind the reinforcement line. I hear a lot of movement up ahead. Zard split. We are so close. The deep reservoir of creation. Ooh. Okay. Not much longer now, kids. Are you ready? Actually, are you alright? No and no, but there's no time for that. We need to unseal the orbs immediately. I know there's no time to waste here, but I need to know that you're not going to falter at the last moment. This is what I live for and it can't go wrong. They won't try to fix the collapse, just deal with the consequences. What else can they do? They are too bogged down by the consequences to even look at the cost. So they weren't ever going to agree with this. There's no way to make it look good to people like that. I wasn't about to ask them to take my word for it. Even so, you never stop knowing it's wrong. Attacking people who don't deserve it. In the sickest way, you just get used to it. A piece on the board is always at arm's length, and then you mess up. You missed the spot, didn't you? I wasn't planning on tormenting someone to get here. Even if I'll be able to make amends, there's no undoing that now. I also wasn't planning on messing up something as simple as keeping a distance. Ah, there it is. Something you don't understand and someone you wish would understand. You don't get to choose not to like someone, dear, and it's not a mistake when it happens. It sure feels like one. Get everyone in position tall. And checks. The filter is ready. Oh boy, let's go. Oh, 1. Someone's getting through to the door. It's now or never. Stay in your places. We are almost done. No time left to do this nicely. The powers will have to take my help or get out of my way. Prime seals removed. Elemental realm resonance already matched. Good job. Transfer the essence through the filter. Ooh, wow. Okay, props to them for the animation on this. Don't rush until I start drawing out the aligned threads. Once I confirm the creation mana, take them in and send in the main search. Oh, nice. Very nice. There. The Sigma filter works. Elemental signatures and harmonies. Isolating the elemental attunement without disruption. Now. Wow. Oh my god. Ooh. Guys, it has been a very long while since I've been like thoroughly impressed with the animation as well as the art of like Adventure Quest, and yeah, I have to say this time they did a good job of animating the cutscene. Nice, very nice. That should be enough to prime the reservoir. No, that's not right. No time for mistakes. I can't even move it. The creation mana can't be. It's like it's not there. We are powering the traps daily. Cover us and we can keep interrupting her. I've got some major defenses left. I can cover him. Go. Get those two out of here and take them down outside. I have to deal with Korriban before... Home? No. What? Oof. This is getting out of control. Here I go. Oh, checkpoint. The battle is turning into chaos. The beasts are coming for Trident. Jax just charged right through Karuna and he's coming for you too. What will you do? Boss battle. Whatever they're doing, Jax is essential to it and he's no longer under control. Knock him out and their plan will fall apart. Boss Gauntlet. The beasts have absorbed the Prime Ops. Fight 5 bosses for a special reward. Gear Locker. A clear shop to change your inventory. If you need to change your strategy, deal with multiple elements. Ooh. Let's try Boss Gauntlet. Okay, so this is actually my second attempt. My first attempt didn't go too well. I basically, wasted way too many resources in the first few parts of the fight. And then the final part, I wasn't able to get him down. So now we're going to try again, okay? You guys will not see my failure. And for the first few parts, I don't think going Backlash is such a good idea, okay? Because you do want to conserve a bit of HP and conserve a bit of the healing potions. But for this one, first one, I think we can still do Backlash. So that's what we are going to do. And then for the back part, we'll try and use a little less Backlash, so that we have enough HP for the final fight, alright? Oh, finally. Wow, that was a painful fight. Interesting boss fight. I wouldn't say it's tough, but yeah, you do need the right equipment to deal with it, and like of course all the different elements if you want to deal with it properly. Yeah, it just requires quite a fair bit of switching. And if you're running like backlash like me, then yeah, you're going to need quite a lot of HP pots as well. We had a good run, dear. No, not when we are so close. I got to see it through. I can't feel my body. It feels like the fire realm. Orbs have some tricks of their own. Well, fair's fair. It's 3-1 now, Karuna. Are you going to make this any harder than it needs to be? No, it's over. I'm over. Do as you will. Let's start with getting some answers. You've heard a lot of people to get the orbs, and I don't even know where to start with whatever you've done with Jax. Why? What were you trying to do? I really don't want to go on a speech. I can respect that, but I rather need to insist. I would prefer to not have to ask young Devaria to compel your answers. Now, just what were you up to that required the Prime Ops and the Deep? Apotheosis, or the start of it at least. I was trying to reverse engineer a flow of creation mana to channel the reservoir through it. My beasts were living spells, intermediaries. It will take a very long time to explain, unless you happen to know about the Epsilon project. I know about it. I found their outpost on this world. It reverse destroyed any details about the project's location and how it works, but there were some journals left. Is that it then? Becoming a goddess? You found it's destroyed? Yes, that was my plan. An arcane variant of the Epsilon process with enchanted creatures to split the strain of using the Prime Ops, and now there's nothing left of it. I'll take some consolation in the Tempest information being wiped clean. It means I'm not the only one whose plan was ruined, but now we can absolutely expect Entropy to come for us, for this place. Well, that really is it. I didn't expect the king himself to come here. I guess that will make this go faster. Lock me up where I can't cast ever again. Put me down like another monster, just get it over with. No. What? Another one? Okay, he has a lot less HP now. Right. Attacking with water, retaliating with light. Seriously? Another round? I don't have enough HP potions though. At least we got a full heal. Right, okay. Attacking with water, retaliating with light, huh? Oh, come on. Seriously? You've got to be kidding me. The full heal was nice though, and the fact that he has a lot lesser health now means this is going to be a lot easier. Okay, he died. Not sure how he died, but he died. Okay. Korriban, protect home is home. Karuna, home. Home for the kids. I protect home. The poor soul is trying to protect you two from each other. I've gotten carried away. Never mind me for now though. Kalenia, is there anything we can do to ease his torment? He has turned into a vessel of extreme transmutation. If I could get him to Bellaquia, we could physically restore him, but he has very little time left. Unfortunately, teleportation from this point isn't... He found impossible, but he found a way around it. Well, it is Kalenia we are talking about. Now, Jax, or not, I don't plan to kill you, Karuna, but you're still going to have a lot to answer for. You clearly have information on Entropy. The details of how you got through the path will help to defend it better. With the orbs gone, we'll need to know about the ritual to have a clue of what to expect. And frankly, I'm still not convinced you're the type to go on a stereotypical evil ascension plot. I don't buy that your reasons boil down to that. Even if I read you wrong, I thought you were a friend. You thought wrong, Chosen. What are you trying to convince, Karuna? Shalin, a moment please. See a healer, and you. The keys can take you to the deep, but only in willing unity will they unlock its power as fast as you hoped. Lying to yourself will be just as futile. Fine. What was that? I could spend weeks screaming the truth at you. Look at the state the world is in your wake. The evil you tolerate and harbor as long as it's eventually redeemed. Something wrong? Is it acceptable to your rogues run rampant until they are finally having second thoughts? I fight hard to be half the parent you are, so I know you understand who suffers the most from that. Yes, I believe in you, but whether you're busy with worse threats or unwilling, if you're not going to make this a world where children aren't an afterthought of war after war, then someone has to. There's a place you should see. It's punishment and perspective. For both of us, Korriban, until she can provide answers, I will have Karuna serve at the orphanage. A hero celebration, surely. No thanks. If you taking Karuna away for now means that Entropy can't remove her, I'm all for it. But we have more to prepare for and I'm not done here. Could you please send me along with Kalenia? That's your idea of punishment. And orphanage, I can handle a few kids just fine. It's where Laura and I shelter those left behind. There are several kids, that's it. I can keep out, no problem. Several hundred, nice. Okay, we beat the boss Gauntlet, so I assume we get a nice reward. Okay, Mystic Kaisa and Mighty Kaisa. I have info subs, okay, up on the screen here. So I will be going through the items after we buy them. Buy this. So let's buy the magic version, Mystic Kaisa. They are both energy swords, neutral damage and accuracy. Lean Mastercraft effect is a toggle that changes the weapon to harm damage and charges HP. 10% melee for melee, 7.5% for magic to offset the usual minus 10% damage dealt penalty for harm. While in this state, if you have enough SP, 25% melee regardless of form. It also attempt to inflict a prismatic burn on the foe, lasting 4 turns. Power of 50% melee base, but this then gets over 4 for the 4 turns, over 8 for prismaticness, and then times 132 over 108 due to being all elements, then times hits over attempt. This has 50% chance and inflicts with strength overluck for or melee intellect overluck for magic. 4 resist with endurance overluck. In addition, it sacrifices a normal no special bonus similar to Stormlight Spear, except its 5% attempt at a status is a 4-turn prismatic burn worth 320% melee base. Due to the save, then over 4 for duration, over 8 for prismaticness, blah 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 for all element, and then something something, you get a notification. This will be attempted on your first attempted hit each turn if it successfully procs. Okay. Basically just our energy weapon that can toggle to harm damage. Very nice, and attempts to inflict prismatic burn. Yeah, for the harm alone, this will make for the harm toggle alone, this will make the weapon already useful. I would like to see how strong the prismatic burn is though, but taking into account all the penalties as well as the harm toggle, I'll assume it's not a very strong prismatic burn, but we'll go ahead and test this out and see how good it really is. And then let's see, chromatic channeling. Ooh, we have SP and MP versions. Neutral buff spell, not quick cast, comes in MP and SP flavors, gives you strength boost. Okay, see table, 2 additional turns, and imbues you with chromatic corruption, also 2 additional turns. Weapon attacks are locked to melee, deals a random element, 8 standard elements only, and gets 132 over 109 damage. Inflicts your foe with chromatic corruption, which is a poison, random element, power 2.5, something something, 2 turns. Heals your HP by damage dealt. Oh, okay, very interesting. It's a melee imbue, guys. Wow. Okay. In the form of a spell. Will you get the MP or the SP version? If your warriors, let me see the strength boost here. Strength boost is 7. The nut is 81.7. Yeah, 81.7. Okay. Interesting. 81.7 strength boost. This is still not as good as Buffalot. Yeah, if you have Buffalot, you can basically skip this spell. In my opinion, 784 MP. Wow, that is a lot considering this is not even quick cast. The SP cost is 588. That's also very high. Would a mage or warrior use this? Let me think. Like warrior, would you want to use this when your attacks are already locked to melee? But for mage, would you want to use this to turn your attacks into melee when you don't have strength train? Wow, this is a very, I don't know what to say, man. It's a very conflicting spell. It's like it doesn't make sense at all synergistically wise. I think it's better to get the SP version if you're yeah, I don't think mages will ever want to use this, and warriors wouldn't train intellect anyway. With regards to hybrids, maybe hybrids can use this. Yeah, hybrids can use the MP version, but there's no reason for mages to buy this because your melee attacks are probably not going to land or do a lot of damage if you're a mage, right? Yep, so just get the SP version, that will make more sense. Let's go ahead and test this out. Epilogue! Oh, okay. Let's see what we have here. This spot right here should be even better. Plenty of Moonlight is my favorite. I didn't even know fish would bite so much here. Alright, here we go. Yep, just let it settle. Sorry you had to do all the roaring. Night waters are where old fishermen do best. See, sight don't matter much. Just relax. Use a light line and be twitchier than the fish. Ah, that one got away. Little guy just wanted a nibble. Whoa, hehe, that wasn't a little fish after all. Ah, this one is the kid's favorite. Right then, pass me my lure. Oh, it's Jax. A few minutes and a surprising amount of fish later. Looks like they'll keep it out until dawn, I'm glad. I'm sorry. Sorry, I couldn't get you all the way to home waters. I am already home. I'm on the water, teaching a younger soul to fish, to slow down a little, to take care of himself sometimes. That's all the home I ever wanted, kiddo. Thanks for bringing me back to it. I can sleep somewhere peaceful, just once more. Jax? Good night, Jax. Wait, is he sleeping or is he dead? I am confused. I think he's sleeping. They did cure him, right? And I almost forgot to buy this. Yeah, I definitely want to buy this. All the elements, blah blah blah. Yep, I should. Oh, I don't have enough spell slots here. Or title slots. Seriously, gonna waste a bunch of tokens buying title slots, but what the heck? Why not, right? How many title slots do I have now? Okay, more than enough. Chromatic Champion, let's buy this. Nice title. Grandmaster, I don't have any of this. 110. Yep. Alright. And that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and showcase the equipment. See how good they really are. Dismiss. Height. Shield, take this away. Weapons. Mystic Kaisa. 2 hit. Okay. Do you need to turn on the toggle? Maybe you need to turn on the toggle. Okay. Click to pay 26 HP and 90 SP per turn for harm damage and prismatic burn. Oh, it comes together. Yeah, it comes together. 60. Does it stack? Oh, it stacks. Nice. Five, 4, 8, 2, 5, 4, 1, 6. Okay. Not bad. It stacks. Let's see here. 204. Alright, so it's against some. It's rolling against. What does it roll against? Endurance overlap. Yeah, so any foe with greater than 0 endurance, this is not going to be that good. But all in all, I think it's a decent weapon because of the harm toggle. I am going to rate it. The cost isn't that great. Yeah, the cost isn't that great. I would say I'll rate the weapon 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10 for the weapon. Definitely get it if you need a harm toggle weapon. I think it's pretty good. And you get a prismatic burn inside it as well that can stack. So yeah, that's definitely nice. Next up, we'll look at the spell Chromatic Channeling, right? This is pretty expensive. Ooh. Oh. 82 Shank. Inflict the opponent with Chromatic Corruption Poison. Okay. We'll try this again without the burn. Yeah, the SP cost is the downside though. The SP cost is really quite expensive for that poison. And how good is that poison anyway? Inflict. Is the inflict auto inflict? Okay. 1.91. How much damage is it doing again? 226. Okay. Is it healing me? 4.53, huh? 5215. Oh, okay. Yeah, interesting. Interesting indeed. I don't know how I feel about the spell. The strength boost is not better than Buffalot. The SP cost is pretty high. The burn is okay, I guess. Chromatic Channeling. Can you stack it? Let me try and stack it. Yeah, let's see if I can stack it. What happens if I stack it? Okay. Stacking does absolutely nothing. Yeah, stacking refreshes the duration. Other than that, it does nothing. What if I... Let's see. How high can I stack the Chromatic Poison though? It doesn't make sense to do it like in a practical sense, practicality wise in terms of combat, because you're spending a bunch of SP. A huge bunch of SP. But with Essence Orb, I think you can heal back. Yeah, okay, the stacking is not that great. Yeah, the stacking isn't that great. I guess you heal back the HP from the corruption they use for your Essence Orb. So yeah, I guess it's okay. But then it also highly depends on how much damage you're able to do. If it happens to do damage on an element that the monster is that has low resistance to, then yeah, it's not going to be very good. This spell, wow. Yeah, I think the spell is pretty bad. I'm gonna give it 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's not that good because it's random elements. If you get a element that the monster is good against, then the heal will be bad, the damage will be bad, the strength boost is not more than buff a lot, the SP cost is quite hefty. So yeah, all in all, 6 out of 10 for the spell. The artwork is nice though. Yeah, the artwork for that, Mystic Kaisa, the artwork, I will give it a 6. The chromatic channeling artwork, I'm gonna give it an 8. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the weapon and the spell. All in all, I think they are decent. The weapon is pretty good, but the spell is not that good. Artwork wise, they're opposite. The spell has pretty good artwork, but the weapon doesn't have that good of an artwork. Of course, artwork is fully subjective. So yeah, maybe you guys will like it. Alright, and that's going to do it for the first part of the video. Man, that was lengthy. Okay, so now we will skip ahead to the second part when the stat changes are out.